to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Marie Catherine, also known as Nurse Diaries UK. First of all, I just want to say Happy New Year to all of you watching this. It's been so long, and I'm so happy to finally be back, and as you can see, in a completely new environment, which just shows you a glimpse of what this year is going to bring. I'm really excited to tell all of you the new news about Nurse Diaries, which I will be disclosing soon, but just to give you guys a little glimpse. So I will be bringing multiple people here with me on my YouTube channel to discuss topics to do with nursing, what it's like being a newly qualified nurse, advice, tips, everything, you name it, I've got you. So keep watching, stay tuned, and I hope that you guys really do enjoy the journey that I'm going to take all of you. And I have a few secret projects with me that I want to disclose with you guys, but in due time. So yeah, stay watching this page, this channel, everything to do with Nurse Diaries. But yeah, anyways, let's get to the video.
Being someone I be, small girl, big heart with big dreams. Having shine this easy, but I believe me. See, I carry my hustle for my shoulder. Allura my checky, rape a new check. I'm a one-man soldier. Oh.
So 3 years, it's crazy to think it's actually been 3 years, but 3 years as a student nurse has been crazy. It's shown me and taught me so much as an individual. It's made me grow as a person as well, and it's definitely opened my eyes to so much. So I think I'm going to break it down into the years. So I'm going to start with first year. So first year as a student nurse, I feel like when you're in the first year, it's like very weird to begin with, because you're in a completely new environment. Like, university is massive and it's completely different to what you're used to when you're in sixth form. You're in a class with mixed ranges of people, so with adults, with people your age, with other people, like everyone's different ages, which is absolutely fine. But as an individual like myself, who came from sixth form, and I was so used to being with people my age, I just found it so weird to begin with. But obviously I adapted to my environment, because it just presents to you that this is working life, and this is what working life actually looks like. What else did first year teach me? I think first year also taught me the importance of just understanding that I need to be organised. I need to be organised, because I definitely would not classify myself as an organised individual, but it did teach me to become organised, and that's why I can tell you now, sitting here, that I'm 100% more, I didn't say I am, I said I'm 100% more organised than I was before. But yes, reflecting back onto my first year, I would definitely say that I shouldn't have been as harsh as I was with myself. I feel like there were opportunities where I feel like I kind of missed out going out and enjoying myself, enjoying the moment of being a university student, because I was just really focused on the aspect of, okay, I'm in university, so I must study, and that's it, I must study. And I was so focused on that I feel like I missed out a lot. And the reason why I say that is because first year, out of all the years, is much more relaxed. At first, it's very overwhelming, because you're just in a new environment, and you're not used to anything. You're not used to university, you're not used to lectures, you're not used to nobody telling you anything. But I would say that you do adapt to it within the few months. And that's why I do regret not going out and socialising as I did, as I should have, because that definitely did affect me throughout the other years, because the intensity of the course just gets worse each year. Not worse, but harder each year. So that's why it is very important to focus on having a social balance from the beginning, so that when you progress into your second and third year, it's much easier for you. I feel like with me, that wasn't the case. I didn't focus too much on my social life, which is why when I was in second and third year, I was definitely struggling, and I definitely needed a break from the course, a break for my own mental health and my own mental well-being. And I found it so much harder to do that, and that is all due to the fact that if I had started in my first year, then I definitely would have understood how to, you know, have a break, have fun, enjoy life. So if you're watching this and in your first year, please have a social life, have fun, enjoy yourself. This course is extremely hard. It's not for the weak, and that's why you also need to enjoy yourself. Because at the end of the day, if you're not happy with yourself, and if you're not focused on your own mental well-being, then how can you help others, and how can you actually focus and revise on your course? That's first year. So second year, oh my gosh guys, that's when the real pressure began. Second year was so much harder. It was like you're just adapting to first year, and now you're just in second year. It was so much harder. The intensity got worse. But second year, it really taught me the importance of talking to your tutor, talking to your professors as well, your lecturers. It was very important, and I didn't really understand the importance until second year. And that's because second year is extremely hard. I went through sixth form having help. I didn't need to ask for help. My teacher would always come and help all of the students, and so I just thought that university was like that, but it genuinely wasn't. If you don't ask for help, nobody's going to help you, and that's one thing that I genuinely learned in second year. Assignments are so much harder, even if you did so well in sixth form, because I did really well in sixth form. I got extremely good grades, but when it came to university, I definitely struggled, even with simple referencing. And if you know me, and you know me when I was in sixth form, you know that when it came to Harvard referencing, I was absolutely fine. But first of all, my university didn't do Harvard referencing, so it was completely different. It's like learning from the beginning. So definitely ask for help. So I learned the importance of emailing my tutor, emailing the lecturer who was doing the module, asking for feedback when it came to assignments. Even if I had passed the assignment and I just wasn't happy with my grade, I'd ask them for feedback so that whatever assignment I have in the future, I can actually adapt what they say to my work. Yeah. When it comes to final year now, that is the topic that I want to talk to you guys about. So final year is extremely hard, and when everyone says final year, everyone just thinks of one thing, which is dissertations. Dissertations, that is a topic that I will leave to another video. If you want to watch a video focusing specifically on writing dissertations, advising dissertations, then that's going to be my next YouTube video, so I would want you guys to watch that. It'll be out the week after this video. But to keep it brief, dissertation is very important. Is a very important aspect of final year, but it's not the only aspect of final year, and it's not the only thing that can save you in your final year. So don't ever feel like, you know, if you didn't do so well in dissertation, that's it for you, because it really isn't. Trust me. But yeah, final year, it was just hard with the dissertation, and also like having placement, and with placement comes different expectations, because you're saying that you're a final year student, so you're going to qualify, so people expect so much more from you. I remember when I was in my final year and I was doing my management placement, I just reflected on my placement as a first year student, weirdly enough, and I just realised that, oh my gosh, so when I was in first year, I really did not know anything. And that's okay, because when you're in your first year, they don't expect you to know anything. You go into placement completely new, brand new. Some people may have had jobs as healthcare assistants before, but people like me and other people may have never ever worked in a hospital in their lives, and that's their first placement. So in first year, they don't expect much from you. You are like learning and adapting to the working environment. For example, guys, remember, I think it was an old video, I spoke about the fact that when I was in my first year, I was asking for I think it was ghouls, and instead of saying ghouls, I think I said a ghost, and then yeah, it was embarrassing at the time, but now thinking about it, I'm just laughing because it's so funny, like ghost, what? But anyways, that's something that stuck to my head until now because it just showed me the importance of learning. Ask and learn in your first year. In your final year, back to final year, in your final year, people expect you to know so much, and I'll be so real with you guys, it's actually fine to not still know things, because regardless of whether you're in your final year, you're still a student nurse, you still have that student nurse badge, so don't let anyone come and tell you, oh, but you're in your final year, how do you not know this? Because at the end of the day, you're still a student, you should still be supervised, and your assessor should still be willing to teach you a lot. Yeah, so that's what I would say with final year. Obviously, you get much more independence when it comes to many different things, but just don't beat yourself up if there are things that you still do not know. Just still be open to learn new things. What did I do in final year? Yeah, in final year, I was still asking so many questions. I was still willing to learn because at the end of the day, you never stop learning. Look at me now. I'm now a qualified nurse, newly qualified nurse, and I'm still learning. I'm currently working in a completely different environment to what I've had as placement. So everything on the department I'm working on is brand new to me. Things I've never seen before, and I'm currently learning, adapting, asking all questions. And the reason why I'm asking questions is because the thing that you should not do is act like you know it and you don't. As a student and as a newly qualified, never act like you know things and you actually don't, because at the end of the day, it just backfires on you. So that's why it's so important to make sure you ask as many questions as you want, because at the end of the day, when you know the answers to those questions, that means that you've actually learned something new. And when you learn something new, it stays in here. So make sure that you ask away. Guys, this video is just going to be short and sweet. I just wanted to announce that I was back on YouTube. And also, I just wanted to speak to you guys because I feel like it's been so long. But yeah, just watch this space. Looking very forward to inviting other people here to join me at the studio, and yeah, create content for you guys. Bring Nurse Diaries back. 2023, Nurse Diaries is here. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, share with friends. And watch the next video if you're going to your third year or you're in your third year and you want advice on dissertations, etc. New video will be out next week, so please do watch that and check it out. But yeah, that's all from me, guys. Bye.